A team of conservators is hard at work at the National Museum of Australia, restoring hundreds of objects ahead of a major exhibition on the Irish in Australia. The show opens to the public, appropriately enough, on St Patrick's Day. Siobhan Henu has this sneak peek.
This magnificent iron anchor tells a story of fragility. It comes from a ship that brought 180 young single Irish girls to Australia in search of work as domestic servants and dairymaids in the 19th century. The ship was wrecked just off the Australian coast, but miraculously all on board survived.
There's lovely stories about the young women, Irish women, there's about 175 of them on the ship, being carried on the backs of the sailors and saying Hail Marys as they're carried through the waves. But I see this anchor as representing thousands and thousands of assisted migrants who came from Ireland.
From politics and religion to industry and art, the Irish have had a significant influence on Australian life since 1788.
We have got an object from the First Fleet, and we have an object, a backpack, from a lady who arrived in Australia in 2005.
A few weeks out from the show's opening, the items are coming in from all over the country. They represent the interwoven histories of two nations, none more so than this jaunting car from Donegal, owned by a Kinglake man whose house was razed by the Victorian bushfires. In the shed next door, his sacred heirloom was singed but survived. The curators have secured some iconic objects.
All 4 suits of Kelly armour, so the whole gang is coming to Canberra.
And unusual ancient objects like these antlers of the now extinct Irish elk.
An extraordinary object and one that a lot of work has gone on to get it ready for display.
The textile lab is fast-paced with last-minute repairs to garments that represent the power and the passion of a culture.
They're obviously beautiful things, but they're fine, they're delicate, there's a lot of gold lace in it, and there's a lot of intricate work needs to be done to put something like that on display.
There are rich silks alongside tattered remnants of the immigrant journey, all sacred in their own way. Siobhan Henu, ABC News, Canberra.